Latin music's biggest night was, dare I say, muy caliente. And etlive's Denny Directo was on the carpet in Las Vegas, talking performances, collabs, fashion. You got all the big stars, babe, and now you're back.
I'm back. When I got here this morning, Lauren was like, babe, you need a glass of water.
You look a little dry.
I found it. I'm
tired.
so tired, fresh off the flight. But, I mean, I feel great, though, because I'm still running on a high from the Latin
energy.
I'm not joking. I've covered a lot of red carpets. You've covered a lot of red carpets. But the energy and the love at the Latin Grammys was something I've never experienced before. It was awesome. And what an amazing night for some of the younger artists, too.
I feel like that's what we've been talking about all week, and what everyone's saying is this was such a big year for these new artists in Latin music to cement themselves, to use collabs with established artists to really put themselves at the forefront. So let's talk about the biggest moment of the night, because you were all over. I'm going to let you walk me through it, because you were the one who was there.
We first got to talk about my new love, Rosalia. I mean, she and I had a moment. I got to talk to her before the Grammys red carpet, and I talked to her on the red carpet, and here she is winning Best Urban Fusion and Performance for her song, Malamente. I mean, what's amazing is she's only 25 years old, and she's already making a huge splash in the Latin music industry. And during her speech, she actually took the moment to thank other female artists who paved the way for her, like Lauryn Hill, Bjork, Kate Bush, and Homegirl's got 2 Latin Grammys now to her name. She also won for Best Alternative Song.
I was so interested in the women who she called out there, like Bjork. You know, she has some really interesting inspiration that
I
she's
totally
from.
see it, though.
Yeah,
she's got like a cool, edgy vibe, you know, and an amazing voice. But I was so happy for her. Like I mentioned, I talked to her on the red carpet. She was the most nominated female artist at the Latin Grammys. And so I asked her about how special this night is for her. Take a look. You are the most nominated female artist tonight. How special is this evening for you?
I feel like this is magic. I feel, you know, I'm living a dream. I've been working so hard, you know, during all these years, and now that this is happening, all the effort, all the work, it makes sense, you know, when in nights like that.
I took her ponytail today. I
yeah,
wanted
you
to
did.
wear that today.
Oh my God, with the bangs. I love it. Yeah. I mean, doesn't she look amazing? We'll get into the fashion later, but she was one of my favorites. You know, another young female artist like Rosalia, who also won big last night, Karol G. She won Best New Artist. And it was, I mean, the Latin Grammys expanded the number of nominees, so she was up against a lot of people. But she won. She brought her dad up to the stage with her because she was so nervous. And look at, even dad got a moment.
He's like, I'll give that speech.
It was amazing. Yeah, you know, she mentioned that, you know, 4 years ago, she posted on Instagram congratulating J Balvin when he won his Latin Grammy, hoping one day she would take one of her own. And there she is, and there she did it.
Full circle moment.
And, you know, she also thanked all the women this year in the Latin music industry who have been crushing it, and, of course, her dad. When I talked to her on the red carpet, because she was also nominated for Best Urban Performance, and she mentioned that nomination in particular meant so much to her because there's not many females in the urban market. And to have her song recognized alongside Daddy Yankee and J Balvin meant a lot. But I had to ask her who her dream collaboration was. And the answer might not surprise you, but her dedication to the artist might. Take a look.
The girl in the whole world that I want to work with is Rihanna. So Rihanna, if you're watching this, please call me.
Riri?
I would love to do something with you.
We need a little Karol G and Bad Girl Riri.
My hand.
Wait, you have Rihanna tattooed on your arm? Can we see that?
Rihanna, I have Selena Quintanilla, and I have Karol G.
Okay, those are your idols plus you, huh?
Yes.
You can't really see the tattoos because there was a large barrier between us, but yeah, I saw it. She has Rihanna, Selena Quintanilla, and herself tattooed on her forearm.
I love that.
I mean, come on, if you can't manifest a collaboration with Rihanna, you might as well get her.
She looked right to camera and said, if you're watching.
I know, right? If you're watching. I hope it happens. You know, Lauren, a big surprise last night, actually, because my boy J Balvin, he was the most nominated artist with 8 nominations, up for the big awards last night, but it was Jorge Drexler who actually dominated the night. He took home 3 Grammys, including the big ones, Record of the Year, for his single.
A more long-standing star.
Right, exactly. He's been around for a very long time. For his single Telefonia, and also won Song of the Year, which goes to the songwriter. So congratulations to Jorge.
You know, I was wondering that yesterday. Sometimes when you have all those nominations, you don't end up being the most winningest
You're right.
person of the night, but still all the love to J Balvin.
Hashtag Beyonce, justice for Beyonce. Like at the Grammys, remember?
The Grammy, you know.